Um, Sometimes if you decide to get out of the routine of doing the same 4 mouthpiece buzzing exercise each time, um, going along with the idea that you can use your mouthpiece buzzing to help improve your ear training. Usually in music theory class, you have to take ear training tests or practice ear training. And part of that is that you have to be able to recognize intervals. And so you can do mouthpiece buzzing just in intervals. Say, half step. And not just descending, go down. And then do both. And that, and you can do that if you want to. Maybe do that instead of mouthpiece number one, buzz number one, or do it instead of mouthpiece buzz number 4, because it trains your muscles to do a lot of the register blending ideas of those two. Every now and then, every now and then, do that one instead. But also, then do a whole step. So F up to G, back down to F, down to E flat. Whole step ascending, whole step descending. So you get used to those intervals all the time. And play the piano while you do it, because your expectations will fool you. When we play our scales, major scales, if we're descending, that's a half step, right? So you're trying to avoid that, right? And then do minor thirds. Up, F to A flat, back down to F, down to D natural, minor third. Right? All of that is training your ears and your face muscles to feel the right vibrations. Do that one, or do some kind of interval training instead of one of the other mouthpiece buzzing exercises every now and then. Just don't do mouthpiece buzzes all day. Only about 20 minutes. I think I said that in the video that I made this morning. Only about 20 minutes. And if you're in a big hurry and you don't have 20 minutes before you have to start playing, just do mouthpiece buzz number 1 and maybe a little bit of mouthpiece buzz number 3, right? But find other ways where you can incorporate into your practice routine, especially your warm-up routine, your pre-playing routine. Ways you can incorporate mouthpiece buzzing on a regular basis. And doing it every day sounds like a good philosophy. But that again can also cause you to overdo it. Just like in sports, you can pull a muscle, or you can strain a muscle, or things like that. So don't overdo it, right? But do it some. Do it more than 3 days a week, or 7 days in a week. If you mouthpiece buzz 4 to 5 of those days, you're going to see improvement. And maybe you think, yeah, I see improvement, but it's not really all that significant, so you stop for a while. well, you're in charge of you, right? You can do it or not. And maybe you run across something that you think is not working. Maybe going back and doing some mouthpiece buzzing exercises will help. Yeah, anything's good. Now, on another day, I might have my mouthpiece, my brass mouthpiece, not my plastic one. I might have that one instead, and I do all the same exercises. Is that much of a big difference between this one to a brass mouthpiece? Not really. Sometimes I might just use the visualizer rim, and we'll talk about stuff like that in another video, I guess. There it is, the variation on using mouthpiece buzzing for ear training. There we go.